Peace to everybody. This story is about Paris Jackson. I'm looking forward to her birthday, and as you can see here in the picture, the beautiful Paris Jackson with the way she's dressed is so gorgeously. Things are looking up for Paris Jackson after a bit of a rocky few months. On March 16th, an ambulance was called to her home after an incident that required medical care. There were initially reports that she had attempted suicide and was placed under a 5150 hold at a local hospital. But Paris quickly shut down those rumors on social media. She called the rumors about her suicide attempt lies and hit the point home when she wore a jacket with the words "I'm fine" written on the back. Paris was seen out later and was all smiles while grabbing KFC with her musician boyfriend Gabriel Glenn. So Paris was allegedly at a hospital on March 16th under a 5150 hold, as they said that she was. And but Paris Jackson had shut down the rumors, saying that they were all lies about her attempting suicide, and it wasn't true. So now that the rumors are shut down, there's still going to be more things coming out about Paris Jackson, and of course she's with her boyfriend Gabriel Glenn. According to a source, the events of last week have seemingly been left in the past because the daughter of Michael Jackson is doing much better. So Paris Jackson is doing a whole lot better than after a rocky few months because of everybody coming at her at one time and they're asking, oh, what is that? No, she doesn't want to hear no more of it. The source explained to E! News she is really on the mend and is listening to people who are giving her solid direction, they said. They added, I'm sorry. She's been much more positive lately, so it's great to know she is doing a lot better. So Paris Jackson is definitely on the mending side of being around positive people. She doesn't want to be around negative people at all because they're just coming at her, asking her a whole bunch of questions about her father, Michael, and she doesn't want to deal with it anymore. Just 2 days after the medical scare, Paris had to come back and defend herself and insist she wasn't asleep at the wheel after a photo was published of her closing her eyes while sitting in the driver's seat of a car. So Paris Jackson had to come back 2 days after all this mess and defend herself, and I don't know who took the picture allegedly that Paris had her eyes closed and it was published. So it either had to be the paparazzi or the media or the tabloid or whoever, but it was none of their business, first of all. What Paris does with her life is her business. She doesn't need everybody coming at her about all these alleged things that are going on. She clarified the situation on Twitter and slammed the non-stop bullshit, that had been following her for a few days. Parked at a gas station, waiting for my boyfriend to pump gas. Closes eyes to listen to favorite song. Paps take picture and zoom in so you can't see that I'm parked and accuse me of falling asleep at the wheel. When will this stop? She wrote. So these people are just constantly taking pictures of her being asleep at the wheel, and she doesn't want to deal with that. But her boyfriend is with her. He went inside to pay for the gas, and so he could pump the gas. And what's and Paris has her eyes closed to her favorite song, and yet these paps are taking pictures and zooming in so that you can't see that she is parked at all, and they just taking pictures of her left and right about her being asleep at the wheel. She has one huge method of drowning out the noise. Music has been an important outlet for Paris, and she's reportedly been throwing herself into her budding career with her band, the Soundflowers. Oh, so Paris has got a band called the Soundflowers. Now, I never heard of them, but I never heard of them. I don't know their music, so I guess they're pretty good, I guess. I don't know. She's been drowning out the noise with that music has been her important outlet, and she's been throwing herself into her budding career. She is very musically motivated, and it's been therapeutic for her, the source said. The art medium is actually how she met her boyfriend, a second source told E! News. He's a musician and they play together in a band. They've been together for several months and he is super supportive and understanding about how hard the last few weeks have been for Paris. So Paris and her boyfriend, they met at a band together, and that's how they met. E News, I don't know, they are just butting in way too much, and so Paris and her boyfriend, they have been together for several months, so who knows how many months that is. The second source added, he's been there for her, and they have grown closer through this. He's been a constant in her life, and she really needs him right now. Yeah, so Paris needs a lot of support right now from her boyfriend, and she and he understands what she is going through. The positivity is coming at an opportune time for her, too. She turns 21 on April 3rd and will surely celebrate with her loved ones. Everyone is hoping this is going to be a new day for Paris, the first source said. So April 3rd is Paris's birthday and she's gonna have lots of fun. Of course she's gonna be with her family, her friends, her boyfriend. Whoever it's just gonna be one big gathering. And as you can see here in the picture, here's the beautiful Paris with her boyfriend. Paris has been extra outspoken on social media and in public as of late because of the recent two-part documentary Leaving Neverland, which debuted at Sundance and then later on HBO. Leaving Neverland follows Wade Robson and James Safechuck, who detail alleged abuse by Michael Jackson when they were kids. So Paris is not really worried about it, but she's been more outspoken. And that two-part documentary, Leaving Neverland, which was on HBO, and I don't have it. But Wade Robson and James Safechuck, yeah, of course, those two are a bunch of liars, and you know that when there's lies coming around, there's money going around. That's what they were doing. They was following the money. In January, Paris checked herself into a treatment facility in order to reboot, realign, and prioritize her physical and emotional health. She later wrote on Instagram, Yes, I've taken a break from work and social media and my phone because it can be too much sometimes, and everyone deserves a break. But I am happy and healthy and feeling better than ever. So yeah, Paris did take a break for a while. She was like, "Oh, I need to take a break. I gotta, I gotta get away from everything." So she checked herself into a treatment facility where she could reboot and realign and prioritize her physical and emotional health. And so she said, like, look, I don't want to be bothered with these people. Just yeah, even her phone, she didn't want it. She didn't want her phone either. So she really decided to get away from everything. A few weeks later, she denied having a meltdown amid the Leaving Neverland controversies. She tweeted, "There's no meltdown, no losing my shit, excuse me, or being demanding to anyone. Please don't believe what you read." She wrote in another tweet, "I said it before and I'll say it again. I'm the happiest and healthiest I've been in a long time." So that, yes, Paris saying, don't believe everything you read. She's been the happiest and healthiest that she's ever been. So it's just like with this documentary, don't believe everything you say or read or whatever. The first source explained to E! News that Jackson's death in 2009 was so hard on her. With everything happening right now, with Leaving Neverland, it just added up. Well, yeah, of course, we all know that Michael Jackson died in 2009 with the help of his personal doctor, Conrad Murray, allegedly had something to do with his death. It was it just added up more things because of this Leaving Neverland mess. Many stars have spoken out about the allegations in the documentary. Over the weekend, both Barbara Streisand and Diana Ross made comments about Jackson. Streisand came under fire for her comments and later apologized. The Supreme singer, on the other hand, tweeted on Saturday, "This is what's on my heart this morning. I believe and trust that Michael Jackson was and is a magnificent, incredible force to me and to many others. Stop in the name of love." Okay, Barbara Streisand had made terrible comments about Michael Jackson, which she should have never done because she likes to butt into everybody's business but her own. But Diana Ross, on the other hand, she defended Michael Jackson, even though he's not here anymore. You know, she says, "Stop in the name of love," because she doesn't want these allegations to keep going anymore. According to the first source, Paris was ecstatic upon reading Ross's positive words about her dad. The insider explained, "She also knows Diana, so it meant a lot to her." So yeah, so Paris knows Diana Ross real well, and she knows that Diana meant a lot to her, and that she also meant a lot to Michael Jackson as well. And you cannot separate those two at all because they become good friends, and that's how it was and always will be. And and of course Macaulay Culkin is Paris's godfather, so you definitely can't break nothing up there at all. What you think about this in the comments below? I am out.